All right, here we go. We got comic books for you. Nice older pieces, let's say through the 60s, 12 cents, I think a 10 cent or two in there. You're going to get all 8 of these for one money, one bid, one lot, one way to do it, and that's to head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com and your bids right now. So let's get right into them. I'm going to show you each one. Since you can't be here in the studio with us, we're going to do the next best thing, and that is to show you the quality and condition of each of these comic books. Now, we know if you were here, the way you would want to do it is to be able to look at every aspect of this, see the front cover, the back cover, the internal pages, just to get a feel for it, and that's what I'm going to try and do right here. So the first thing I'm going to do, show you cover. In this case, this is of Little Dotland, number 28, and that is from when? Let's find out. 1967, January of 19. So if I were you, you were me, I think probably the first thing you'd want to do, really take a look at that cover. We're going to shine the light on it here. Patented a wiggle jiggle method to really show you any kind of, so as the light, that's too much light. As the light gets on this, you see any creases, bends, folds, bruises, scratches, scrapes, and little imperfections. See this discoloration right here? Some water spots or something like that. Wiggle jiggle so that the light shines from different angles and you can really see the topology of this. See a little bit of ticking on there. A bit of dirt, some small cuts in the cover right up there. And we're going to do the same. We'll flip it around and you can see the back. Back looks pretty good. Disneyland ads. This would have been right before Disney World even existed, so pretty cool there. Not looking too bad. A little bit of issue right here on the corner. The staples as you see them right there. We're also going to show you the internal pages a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to show you everything. Various reasons, and copyright. But we want you to be able to see what the pages look like. Why is that? Well, because I might call this cream, off-white, white, or yellow, or brown, or any other color from the owl chart, and you may disagree. And that is great. We want you to use your determination. This is going to be your book. You're going to be the winner on this. You're going to be the one who bids high, and you should know what you're going to be getting. So try to find a couple of pages that have a lot of white areas so you can see exactly what it is and use your best expertise. We try to tell you as much as we can about the book. I'd much rather you use your expertise in what it is that you want and you like. That's why we show you that. And if there's any kind of damage on the inside of the books, we try to get that out. Well, so now you've seen it. Show you the front, the back, the insides on as many of these as we can. That's the first one, Little Dotland. We're going to move on to Sugar and Spike. Number 74, January of 1967. And again, we'll do pretty quick here. So you can see some stains here. That's tough. That's harder to clean and press. Be aware of it. The rest of this is kind of loved, obviously. Back in the day, in 1967, Junior takes this. He takes it to school. He shows his friends. He reads it late at night. He rolls over on it in his bed. He folds it up. He puts it in his pocket. So you can see it's got some wear and tear. This is a much-loved copy. Been with the Big Toy Auction at all, you know my feelings on that. I think that's great. Somebody got to love these items, use them, enjoy them. Even if it means for the collector, many years down the line, not quite as valuable to them. You know, somebody got some value out of it. 7. Here you go. We can see the quality and condition of the page. Not too shabby. That Flash versus Superman all the way back in, what do we say this one? 7 or 8? 67 they've been asking that question. Oh, look at that. We got one doggy-eared page. Now, I'm going to flip this back over so that hopefully it presses itself a little bit. We want you to see that. Again, do this. And to see, you know, a lot of times, cut these out with scissors and actually enjoyed them. No. We move on to one of my favorites in this lot. This is Conga. Trying not to violate any copyright issues here, they went with Conga, not Kong. This is one of the Charltons, I believe. And obviously, it's kind of rip-off. Kong, number 19, volume 1 from September of 1964. So let's take a look at it. This is actually looking pretty good. These bright yellows on there. Amazing when you get one of these older ones and it has less ticking spine. A little bit of damage right there. Nothing that won't press out, but you see less damage on these spines than you do on some of the modern books. There. We'll flip it back over here, and here we go. See some discoloration around the edges. A bit more of that spine ticking comes through to the other side. Finally, get out. And this is another thing that you will not see in modern comic books. Just an actual story without any of the illustrations. Always fun to see that. You didn't tell that these. All right, we're moving on here to the Fightin' Marines. This is from when? This is all new, so it's one of the later ones. I'm going to say volume 4, maybe? Number 107 from Charlton Comics. Let's check it out. Yeah, volume 4, 1972. So a little right near the end of Vietnam. And we will show you that little bit of a problem there with the staples. That cover. With the tear right there. Not the best one. Batch. Okay. Very cool issue nonetheless. So again, another one of these stories where you can just read it. Pretty cool. The quality and condition in here. Is this some feel to it? But a nice reader copy nonetheless. Always good. And besides, you got 7 more in a lot, including Gunmaster. Here it is, number 1. Yes, volume 1, number 1. This is Gunmaster and Bullet, the gun boy, who perhaps grew up to become Bullet Man. We don't know. Check this out. This would not publish today at all, but is very cool. From Charlton, walk you through this. And not too bad for a book of this age. You got here. Press out probably pretty good. Rough one right there, and it absolutely breaks color. Press very well. Here probably wouldn't press. Maybe this won't. This has a little bit of what's right there. Good. Back, I would say, is looking even better. Off in the case. Maybe a little bit of moisture. Here. There. Up. Quality and condition of the pages right there. Overall, the work. Pretty interesting stuff right there before we move on to Treasure Chest. Now, this was a pretty religious tract that was given out back in the day. Volume 21, number 7. They got into some weird numbering schemes at one point or another, but this is Volume 21, number 7 from 1965. Light shine on it. Fair amount of ticking here on the spine. Issues here and there on the edges, but the colors are nice and bright. I'm not seeing it. Still damage there. Flip it over, and I don't know how any kid could avoid cutting this out and making their own airplane, but you're in luck because somehow they did avoid that. See right here, that's a little bent shape right here, so pretty major crease. Still some more of that ticking and a little bit of schmutz on. Right into quality and pages. Feel quite right. Now they just stuck together, but static hold. Cool. And we move right along to the Atom. Sinister Stopover Earth. This is number 38 at the end of the line, so a minor key. A minor key as this was the last issue of this particular volume. Volume 1, yes? Yeah, Volume 1 because it doesn't have any volume. Now, the Atom has come and gone in the DC universe since then. Other incarnations, more or less. I'll show you a little bit of issue right here. Bad here. And I love this nice shiny purple and black because it really lets you see any image to the covers. So jiggle so you can see right here. And of course, we always record these in HD in 1080p so that I don't know what service you're seeing this on right now. It might downgrade it from there. Original mode is 1080p, so you can go back and look at any part that we kind of skipped over. Not skipped over, but went through quickly. Affect your time here. Curious about that letters page, if they knew that this was the final episode, or if it just say anything. Well, one of you, whoever it is that wins this, you're going to be able to let me know. All right, so that's the end of that one, and the end of our lot of 8 finishes up with this Young Love from DC. Kind of a soap opera-y comic, number 55 from May through June of 1966. Not too bad on that cover, looking pretty good. Again, nice lavender, lets you really see all these spots here. Nothing I can say about it. You're not going to find out even better by just looking at the pictures, so I'll let the pictures talk for themselves. You'll hear me talk at the auction. Plenty of that. So I'll let the pictures here speak for themselves a little bit right there. Over on the back. Oh man, you bass fishermen out there. Fly fishermen. Better stuff for you. A little bit of a, I don't know what that is. A little bit of schmutz. Some kind of peel it so it's on top like a stain. Means it can probably be cleaned. Cleaning and pressing with that rubber gum that they use. Here to be stain that's in there. You don't like to see it at all, but if you have to see it, it's better. And that's the quality and condition of the pages. Now you have a good idea of what you're going to get. Now all you need to know is how much it's worth to you. You get all 8 of these. You're going to let us know how much it's worth to you. These are all one lot, all one money, all one bid, and all you have to do is head right on over here to TheBigToyAuction.com. Let us know what you think they're worth to you by placing those bids right now. Even a pre-bid, you can do that right up until the moment these go live in the ring. And then join us live. Spend your bids in real time against everybody else trying to get this and put it into their collection. Don't let them. It goes in your collection. It's your chance of getting these by joining us at the live auction. No matter which way you choose to do it, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.